Welcome back to Leagues 3 Shattered Relics. 25 million cooking experience. This was insanely quick because of the way that it is. I've got some more sharks now. Still probably just going to be mostly using the carambons, but that's fine. I am working on clearing out some bank space here because we are going to be doing something that's going to use a lot of bank space. So, stuff like all these saplings, other seeds we can store in the seed vault, all this stuff that we could alch. It's going to be very good to get this number down. There is a solid 10 million coins from alching things. And not even some of the more expensive duplicates that we could alch. So we are perfectly fine on money right now. 15 million. Not bad at all. Also, significantly more bank space. Cleared out some things. There's absolutely still stuff here we could get rid of. We're not too worried about it quite yet. That will be enough to get started, at least. One thing I do want to do is use some of these crystal keys. And by some, I mean all of them, I guess. Why not? I need some more dragon stones. Ended up with just enough dragon stones for what I need to do. But we also have a chance at extra jewelry, so we might end up with more than we need. Make some dragonstone amulets. Yeah, just 5 extra dragonstone amulets here. Why not? That's fine. Put those in the alch tab, I guess. Don't even have enough balls of wool for all those, because I didn't need to make that many of those. 8 dragonstone amulets, all enchanted into amulets of glory. And then we also need to go get, well, we already have the resources to make 8 more pieces of dragonstone jewelry. Which, of course, we're, again, going to get more than 8. 8 more dragonstones. Back to the furnace to make some dragonstone rings. And we get 12 of them this time. Enchanting 8 of these into rings of wealth. Technically, we could probably use the glories and rings of wealth we already have. But this is fine too. Now we just need to get these properly charged up. Which unfortunately means we need to go to the Fountain of Rune. Specifically for the Rings of Wealth, at least. Luckily, we can just get out there nice and quick. Let's make sure we're not going to risk anything here. Ground 20 wilderness. Yeah, just the sword. That's fine. Would be slightly inconvenient. That's okay. Let's store the stuff we don't need anyways. Seems like a good idea. Even though we're not risking anything, still wouldn't help us to do that. So we can teleport to the Fountain of Rune and charge our stuff. Or put on a ring. That too. That's not what I wanted. Ring of Wealth. And amulets of glory. These pieces of jewelry, along with these 2 gold leaves, is what we need to go make an upgrade in our house. And that is the ornate jewelry box. Now we have all the teleports right here. So no longer do we really need to worry about this glory down here. We can just remove that. Yep. Still might want this room for later, for making the teak things. Or we could just do mahogany. Either way. We now have many teleports here. Many teleports. Which is going to be very useful. Conveniently located. Free to teleport to. Gonna make things very quick. For doing clue scrolls. We have waited quite a while to get to clue scrolls here. We've only done a handful. Checking the collection logs here. Total clue scrolls completed, 6. We've done a beginner clue scroll and 5 hard clue scrolls. So there is a lot of things we can get from here. I probably would have started doing clue scrolls sooner if I hadn't already gotten the war blessing. But yeah, that was one of the first things we got, which worked out very nicely for me. But now, we're going to do clue scrolls. Starting from the beginner, working our way up. Mostly focusing on doing the league tasks and getting the unique items required for other things. But we have a lot of teleport options. We got the max cape, we got the achievement diary cape, we got the construction cape, the crafting cape. We got teleports all over the place. And we could even try to make use of the Crystal of Memories if we find a particularly annoying location to get to in a certain tier of clue. And we could also probably make use of the ability to change our spellbooks. That'd probably be good. So then we could use just every possible teleport to every possible location. So I think we will get that set up. Oh yeah, that's a task. Equip the Xerix Talisman. We've had that for a while here. Just never bothered to equip it. That is a medium task. Fun. The amount of different runes that you can have to teleport to every possible location is pretty impressive. But since we can access all the spellbooks, we might as well. Let's bring some money for various transportation options. Anything else in here useful? I'm sure we'll figure out if we want it for other things. Any of these other ones have teleports? Kinda. That's Blessing does. Runic Sea Boots. We just wear basically the full diary set. Some combination of all that. We are absolutely stacked as far as teleports are concerned. I doubt we would need the Fountain of Rune teleport right now. And the shield doesn't even have a teleport. Oh boy. And the Var armor doesn't either. Teleports everywhere. I guess we wear the Varrock armor just to be looking consistent here. Keep the Grimoire with us, though. Alright. So we're starting with beginner clue scrolls. Probably going to drop any Charlie the Tramp steps, just for convenience sake. And basically, a lot of this is not going to be useful for beginner clues at all. But that's okay. We can just quickly get around to all the locations. I'm going to complete a good chunk of beginner clues. Okay. Here are 30 beginner clue scrolls. I'm just going to open them all. It's going to spam a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. And that's perfectly fine. Let's see what we got out of all this once I pick everything up. Okay. We got 8 total items with 1 duplicate of the Rune Scimitar Ornament Kit. So that completed the gain a unique item from beginner clue scroll easy task. And it also completed fill 5 beginner clue scroll collection log slots, which was a medium task. We've gotten 7 uniques and 8 total items. So I think going for a few more beginner clue tasks would be reasonable here. So I'm going to get another handful of clue scrolls here. Or caskets, rather. 20 more beginner caskets. Looking for uniques and unique uniques. So we got another pair of mole slippers. There's a sandwich lady top, that's good. And on the ground we got another Ceradoman kit. I think that just might be one new unique. Unfortunately. I'm gonna probably drop all this stuff later. But yeah, that's only one more unique. But we did get 10 uniques for 25 more points. Fortunately, that still only puts us at 8. So we only got 1 more from 20 more beginner clues there. So I might leave it there for beginners for now. We still have plenty more beginners in case we want to come back to this. But if I need to do like another 40 of these to finish another medium task, that's not ideal. I guess that would be a hard task. Nah. Let's move on to easy clues. Being able to do all of the steps, having all the stashes full, having an absurd number of teleports, made this nice and smooth. 50 easy caskets. Starting off very nicely with 2 uniques. So that is complete an easy clue and gain a unique item from an easy clue. Both easy tasks for a total of 10 points there. More uniques. Fill 5 easy clue collection log slots. That's a medium task. This is going to spam quite a few bits of information here. There is 10 unique items from easy clues. Another medium task. So from that we need to move on to the hard tasks, which are going to be a little bit more difficult to accomplish here. A lot more requirements in terms of total items. But we might actually accomplish it. We did start this with 50 clues here. There's 20 easy clue collection log slots. That's a hard task. So we've filled 20 slots. So the next one's going to be at 35 items. And there it is. You gain 35 unique items from easy clue scrolls. Another hard task. So with that, there's only one more easy clue related league task. And I don't think we're going to have enough to get that far. We're going to allow these teleport scrolls. Those are also good. There's 2 pairs of flared trousers. Those are actually very useful. Alright. So, a lot of good stuff from that. Let's see where we ended up here. This is going to keep going for a while, I'm sure. We've filled 39 slots out of the 50 that we would need for another task. The other question is, what other things from easy clues are required for other clues? I believe flared trousers are. But besides that, I think we're probably okay to move on. What's exactly the thing that needs flared trousers? I think it's a elite clue? Master clue? Yeah, it's just the master clue. It's just the flared trousers. So that is another master clue step that we can actually get done while this continues to cycle through all 39 new clue scroll items and the 6 tasks that we completed. Yeah, if you just spam open 50 clue scrolls, you're going to get some stuff accomplished. Got some Eyewolf teleports, Muscle Harmless, Dig Site. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I think we will move on to medium clues. Still going? Oh yeah, it's still going. Running around all over the place is a fantastic opportunity to find a dragon impling. We got Dragonstone bolt tips, so that isn't great. But I will take that hard task. So that means the only impling we're still missing is lucky. And so far, we haven't been lucky. I had to get a few unlocks. Nothing too crazy. Like the Ardoin Rat Pits music track, the key to the desert mining camp. But since we had all the teleports, all the stashes filled, went pretty well. I've got my Crystal of Memories teleporting me back to Crandor, because that is quite far away. 50 caskets. More than I really need for most of the tasks. But there's also a lot of things that are very good to get from medium clues. Started off with complete a medium clue and gain a unique. Both medium tasks for a total of 50 points. And the red headband, in particular, is in fact a headband. And that's required for a different clue scroll. There's a boater. There's a Ceradoman cloak and a master clue. That's fun. There is fill 5 medium collection log slots. Another medium task. This is going to be a lot of loot, and I'm okay with that. That is very specifically why we made some bank space here. There's 10 uniques, medium task, and 25 uniques, hard task. Very good. Nothing too crazy out of that. Another headband. Fill 20 medium clue scroll collection log slots. Another hard task. Another headband. There's also plenty of potential alks here, since we're getting to adamant stuff. Significantly better than like mithril and black and steel. There's another page. Holy sandals. Okay. Cool. 14 more to go. Hey, there's ranger boots. That's what you like to see. Equip some ranger boots is a hard task. So that's definitely something we were going for. We also finished the fill 40 medium clue scroll collection log slots, which is an elite task. So I think that is every single medium clue scroll task besides the emote you get at 400 clues, which is obviously a bit much. Probably not going to go for that. We got some croziers, that's good. It's a Gothic's cloak. There's some spiked manacles, that's fun. Don't really need spiked manacles, since we have dragon boots, and also we basically just use the bandos boots for most things. Overall, a decent collection of things from those medium clues. Let's check it out in the medium clue collection log here. Ranger boots, fantastic. We got a stole. Bandos stole even, very good. We got crozier. We got a boater. We got plenty of headbands. So I think we might be pretty much good to go, except for the bandos cloak. That is very much a one specific thing from medium clues. Would have been nice to get, but really couldn't really expect it. But overall, a decent amount of things. So now, we move on to hard clues. And boy, do we have plenty of hard clues. I think we can afford to drop some of these for awkward situations. Possibly just not go into the wilderness, just to speed up not having to constantly change my inventory around. But I'll see how I'm feeling. And I'm going to continue to see all these unique item pop-ups. Finally got a step where I need a rune heraldic shield. And you can only get that from hard clues. So I'm going to open up the hard clues we've completed so far. 22, trying to get this shield. Also, we can see how many tasks we complete. There's a Bandos Dehyde Body and an Unholy Blessing. That's pretty good. Unholy Blessing will be very nice for magic, since we can use that as one of the Zamorak items. Very good. Just piles and piles of rune stuff. Just big old piles of loot. There is 20 unique items from hard clues. Hard task. So we should be very close to finishing another task here. 20 uniques. Should be 15 slots. You would think I've had that by now. How many are we at? How many at? 13. So we've gotten quite a few duplicates, it seems. Not really. Alright. There's an ornament kit. That's potentially useful. 2 heraldic helms. Very nice. I put one of them already in a stash unit. So that'll mean we can easily fill the other stash unit too. Okay, so surely that's enough. Yeah. 15 hard glue collection log slots. 50 points. Another blessing. These god dehides are going to be pretty good too. Better stats than the black dehide we had. Oh wow. There's a piece of third age. So that's pretty fun. Did we seriously just go and get a piece of third age before getting any heraldic shields? Okay. Fine. That's good. So we can drop this hard clue since we no longer are able to complete it. Yeah, there you go. We got a piece of third age. Unfortunately, that's not a task. You think it could be. But it's rare enough that it probably isn't going to happen anyways. Pretty neat, though. See if we can grab out some god dehide for better stats here. Any god dehide chaps? No. Yeah, that's fine. Slight upgrade. Stats-wise. As far as the tasks we have... Oh, there's gain 50 uniques. Where's that? Just completed that, huh? That's an elite task. We should be close, then, to the other task here. Collection log. Hard. We've... 27. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely worth continuing for a few more clue scrolls here. So I'm going to get my inventory back out and do a few more hards. 6 more hard clue caskets. Bandos bracers. That's actually great. That is actually great. Nothing. Explorer's backpack, Zamrak dehide body. And there is fill 30 hard clue collection log slots. Elite task. Now let's dump some stuff on the ground and then pick it up. Alright. So I think that's going to be the end of hard clues here. We got a lot of good stuff. How many did we end up with? 33? Not too bad. But there's really no reason to continue at this point. If we check our collection log here for hard clues, we didn't end up getting the heraldic shield, but that doesn't really matter because those are only useful for doing more hard clue scrolls, so not a big deal. The Bandos bracers are actually potentially super useful here. If we check out our full Darox, We got the War Blessing, the Bandos Boots, the Bandos Bracers, and the Bandos Stole. So with this, we have Darox and the Bandos effect. We can also put on the Berserker Ring and Fire Cape. I guess we could probably get the rings imbued at some point here. So add another 4 strength on that. This could be very fun to play with. But probably not going to be the optimum setup for doing some elite clues here. Which is what I will do now. Elite clue scrolls continue to be just the worst. Here's 5. And hopefully that's enough. Complete an elite clue scroll. Hard task. And gain a unique item from an elite clue scroll. Also a hard task. I guess the Purple Sweets and Lumberyard teleports counted. Honestly, I'll take it. There's some Black D'hide Chaps G. Very cool. A Master Clue. A Mimic. And we have a Mimic. Do you want to open it? It cannot be a Mimic. Let me check Mimics here. I don't expect to do a lot of these. Yeah, the second one's 5. Yeah. 1 Mimic's fine, thanks. Open the casket anyway. There's a Lovekinge Scarf. An Armadillo page 1. Cool. That not count for X amount of elites. 3 collection log slots. I guess that's just the actual 2 slots there. Alright. Well, let's go do this Mimic, I guess. That should at least be potentially the last elite clue bit we need. Here's hoping. Honestly, not bad. Killed the Mimic, and that was Mimic Adept for killing a Mimic, which was an elite combat task for another elite combat task achievement of 30 of those. That was 100 points just for showing up here. Not bad. Now can we get one more elite clue scroll unique? Not while we're inside here, apparently. Alright, cool. Free mahogany plank, always fun. No. We got 10 unique items from elite clues by virtue of all these teleport scrolls and such. But not a 3rd slot. That's only a medium task. I don't know if I can be bothered, honestly. One more. We'll do one more. Okay. Elite unique. No. Zamrak page 1. It's okay. Could be worse. It's a new Zamrak page. Don't know how close we're getting to any type of completing a book here. I guess we can check. That's going to be in the shared. Yeah, one more Zammy page. Not too likely, but there you go. Well, I'm feeling persistent right now. So I'm going to do another elite. That is 6 elites with 3 times better drop rates for 2 unique items. Just terrible. Here is another elite. Sagacious Spectacles. Good enough to get the 3rd elite clue collection log slot filled for a medium task. How exactly completing 1 Elite Clue was a hard task, but getting 3 unique items was medium. That's questionable. That's questionable. But we got there. Now we can move on to Masters. We have a few already here, so we don't need to worry about making new Master Clues. But we will see if we can even complete these. Managed to finish the final Master Clue of that stack of Master Clues. Definitely a lot of steps we can't do. Really makes things difficult. And it's a Mimic. Okay. Well, that was incredibly effective. 11-second Mimic fight. Not too shabby. That mahogany plank can stay there. Back to the crafting guild. And if we're lucky, this could be the only Master Clue we need to do. Complete a Master Clue scroll. Gain a unique item from a Master Clue scroll. I guess it's counting the sweets. Alright. I'm good with that. 2 hard tasks. If we wanted to continue Master Clues, the next things would be 10 uniques and 5 uniques, which would be quite a few. Probably not going to do that. Did have to buy a Dragon Battle Axe for this. For one of the steps. So I can just go up here in the clue requirements area. Yeah. We basically filled the inventory, or filled the bank all the way back up from all that. There's some onyx bolts. I think there is one more task we can do here. I was considering going and getting the obsidian, whatever we had the kit for. Yeah. But it'd probably be quicker to just do a rune scimitar here. Because there is a task for wielding something with a kit on it. Which we can easily accomplish, since we can smith our own rune scimitar here. Would help to bring law runes for teleporting. Fun fact. Besides that, the only other real quote-unquote easy clue scroll task would be to equip a trimmed amulet. But we just didn't get any of those from all the clues we did, unfortunately. But there is a hard task. I don't know if this task was weighted based upon the existence of beginner clues. I'm gonna say probably not. But either way, that's good. If we look at T in here, we got tons and tons of trimmed equipment, but no amulets. So if we wanted to do that, we would need to pick a specific tier of clue scroll to grind out more. Go for the Amulet of Defense T. Range or Magic or Power T from Easies. Strength T. Glory T. Just didn't get any of those, unfortunately. And now, we get to clean up the bank again. Probably going to put most of this stuff into the POH. We didn't finish any god books. Overall, I think we did okay. We got a few pieces of Zamorak stuff here that we could use for the magic fragment. Bandos, we got an acceptable collection to use. Saradomin. A couple things. And then Armadil. We actually got some decent stuff here. Especially since you'd want to be ranging. We got the Armadil Coif, the Armadil Body, the Armadil Crossbow, and Armadil Kite Shield. Well, there you go. That is an Armadil setup right there. Very good. But I think we are done with clue scrolls, most likely. It was fun, though. Got quite a few points. But you really need to get more established in the game to effectively complete the high-level clue scrolls. There's just so many things that aren't worth grinding out just for a little bit. So we will move on to the next thing I'm doing next time. Goodbye.